welcome to today's Movers and Mints Daily. Today is September 28th, 2022. My name's Goldie and I bring you the most popular Solana NFTs over the past 24 hours, and I introduce you to a popular upcoming mint. On today's show, mostly familiar faces in the top 5, except a project we did talk about on this show in the popular upcoming mint section cracked the top 5, so we'll look into that. And we have a Shark Tank meets Solana NFT project coming in hot, minting soon. So before we dive into all of that, as always, wanna remind you, I'm not a financial advisor, so please do your own research before investing in any projects. This is strictly meant for entertainment purposes only. And secondly, subscribe to my channel, like this video, drop a comment, share it with a friend. Please let me know your feedback. I work really hard on these videos on a daily basis. This is a grind, and I just want to make sure I'm bringing you value. So any interaction is greatly appreciated. So now that that's all out of the way, let's dive into the top 5 projects, starting with number 5. And number 5 is that project we talked about on the show a couple days ago. That's Arcanes Imagine Collection. So like I said, they're coming in at number 5 right now. Now, in the past 24 hours, they have minted, so there's not a ton of data on them, but they've done 4.6 thousand in volume. This is that art-based project. And I mentioned, I think this is the way that Solana NFTs maybe not are going for the long term, but this is currently a trend, just having unique artwork. So Oscar apparently is the artist behind this one. It's a floor price of 0.978 right now. So considering that low floor price, that's a lot of movement for these NFTs. They're unique looking. I believe they're hand drawn. So pretty cool art project, and not much to say about this one here right now because it is so new. Look in the past episodes. I did talk about it in a little bit more depth in that upcoming mint section, but let's move on to number 4. We're gonna burn through these today because they are all familiar faces. Number 4 is the Utes, the mint tubes. Again, they've not been revealed. The only story here, I guess, would be the drop in the floor price, 117.85. My assumption would be that excitement's waning on these, so people are taking advantage of it. That's why I think the high volume, 7.2 thousand in sales in the past 24 hours. People know this is going to explode. So, you know, in the micro, yeah, the floor price dropped a little bit. They were in the 140s, but in the meta, these aren't going anywhere. There's nothing to be worried about. Once these things are revealed, they're going to reveal Utes, and it's going to explode. That's just my opinion, but I think that's what you're seeing with these guys right now. So again, not much to report on these. That's just my 2 cents on the matter. Let's move on to number 3, ABC Abracadabra. I absolutely love this project. It's been really fun to watch them succeed and blossom the way that they have. A 44 floor price right now, so we'll take a look at the history here. They minted on August 22nd for a 1.23 mint price. So to see them explode like this has been just a fun, wild ride. You can see they're not going anywhere. They're staying where they're at. They did peak at a 71.62. But you know, you look all time on these guys and it's just an incredible journey. There's a lot behind the scenes on this project. You don't buy it specifically for the art. Maybe you do, I don't know, but there's a team of builders behind this that are building a lot of really cool stuff in the Web3 space. So there's no Twitter, Discord, no royalties, nothing like that. Just a fun project. And if you're in the know, you got in early and you've had much success. So let's move on to number 2, and number 2 is going to be the Clever Arsens Nation. So these guys bust on the scene yesterday, and they've done very well for themselves in the past couple days that they've been around. 4.79 floor price. They've done 10.7 thousand in volume. So there's a lot of movement on these guys, and it's basically a degen project. Roadmap was fun. It says in the description there. You can look at the art. It's I believe what they call high def 3D pixelated art. It's kind of like a contrast. You can see like right here. If you're just listening, I'll try to explain the best I can. But there's like, it looks like they photoshopped an image of waves on top of the pixelated art. So it's It's unique looking. It is kind of eye-catching, and it's just a guy standing there, basically, is the basis of the art. But hey, if it works, it works. Volume is up day over day, a little bit, 9.76%. So we'll see where this goes. But all time in the past couple days, 20.6 thousand in volume. It's pretty darn impressive for them. So let's move on to number one. And it is the Critters Cult, who've been holding down that number one spot for a couple of days now. 15.5 floor price. So we haven't seen that crash that we see sometimes with projects that bust on the scene, have that initial spike, and then come back down to earth. So interesting to see that. It's kind of the earthy palette tones, I guess you'd say, the colors. There's some Yoda looking things in there. Not sure if these are cats or maybe just generic critters. That's why I think the project called that. But 11,000 in volume in the past 24 hours. It is almost 70% decrease day over day. So what that tells me, yeah, they're cooling off in terms of volume, but that floor price is holding steady, which is a good sign if you're a part of this project. It's a sci-fi visual narrative heavily influenced by 80s, 90s aesthetics in an eerie universe with its own logic and laws. So it sounds like you buy into the story a little bit here, and it's a part of a greater community. So Critters Cult is the number one project in the past 24 hours, and that's going to cap it for the top 5 in the past day. Most popular Solana NFT projects. Now, let's look ahead to a popular upcoming mint. So, just to recap, my dog's kind of freaking out a little bit, so don't mind that. He'll calm down in just a second. But what I do is I go to the drop calendar on Magic Eden. I filter by the number of upvotes, and then I go from there. You have to log in to Magic Eden in order to cast an upvote, and that's why I like it, because you can't kind of rig the numbers. You can't cheat. So what we are going to be doing today, we are going to be doing TTM Capital NFT. Now, this doesn't have a ton of likes. We're kind of short on the list today, to be perfectly honest with you. There's a big drop off between Legend Degens, which we did yesterday, at 2,758 likes. Then all of a sudden, 623, 122, 107, 61. So it falls off pretty quick. But I was doing my research, and this one is really interesting. I teased it in the intro. Like I said, it's Shark Tank meets Solana NFTs. Let's read the description on Magic Eden. TTM and AMS, that stands for To the Moon and Angelman Society. Heaven's Gate, home to NFT investment opportunities. 2,500 is the supply. It's the first Web 3.0 platform where prospects present their NFT project ideas to our panel of venture capitalists in the hopes of obtaining investment funds from us. I love the idea. I've had some ideas of my own that I could maybe run by, so that's what kind of piqued my interest. So let's take a look at their Twitter. They have 10.8 thousand followers, off to a great start here. It is a little bit intriguing to me, because if you look, it says July 10th is when they're going to be minting. Obviously, it's not July 10th, it's September 28th. So not really sure about that there, but hey, it's a cool idea. And like I said, this is not financial advice. I just kind of openly explore in the show and give you ideas on maybe where to look, right? So they want to be, this was 16 hours ago they tweeted this. So obviously they're still active. 16 hours ago, we want to be the number one NFT show, NFT educational platform, NFT marketing advisory agency, and NFT launchpad. And with our team right now, we don't think it, we know it. I'm gonna like it. Bam, you get a live like on the show here. But so they're active, they're very aspirational. I love the idea of what they are. Check out their Discord. I have it pinned, I have it kind of toggled to the announcements right now, because here's their official mint date. This was as of yesterday. They posted this, so it's very up to date. They're gonna mint on the 7th of October at 6 p.m. UTC. Okay, well, I am a moron, egg on my face. I'm from the United States of America, and I thought July 10th, it's the reverse. It goes month, day, instead of day. Okay, so scratch what I said earlier. It's October 7th. Nothing shady there. That's my bad. I'm a moron. I forget about that sometimes. But October 7th is when they're going to be minting, 6 p.m. UTC. Their Discord, sorry, I lost my train of thought there. Their Discord is very well organized. It's popping. Their chat's going nuts. And I always say this, I always harp on this, but if you go down here to the collab proof on the left, some kind of, or any Discord that has some kind of collaboration, DAO, networking stuff. I love to see that. That shows that there's an urge to learn from other projects, to collaborate, to grow together. This isn't a zero-sum game. We all want to see each other succeed, because the more success we see project to project, I think the more we're going to have and see success overall in the Solana space. So look at all the collabs that they're working with. I love to see it. I absolutely love to see it. The more eyes, I think this is what it's all about. The more eyeballs that you can get on your project and the more people in your Discord to talk, the better it is for your project. So TTM Capital Skygates, your popular upcoming mint, coming in hot October 7th. Still got a couple weeks. So dive in, take a look. If you have an idea for an NFT project, this may be your ticket to funding for that endeavor. And that is going to wrap it up for today's Movers and Mints Daily for September 28th, 2022. So as always, I really appreciate you following along. Make sure that you subscribe to my channel. Share this. Even if you don't really follow this that closely, if you just share it, like I said, the more eyeballs, the better. I really appreciate it. I put a ton of work into this on a daily basis, and I try to be as concise and to the point as possible when I do this. So, checking out from Frisco, Texas, my name's Goldie, and I'm still asking that question every day. When Moon? When Lambo? We'll see you tomorrow for another Movers and Mints Daily.